In the future, drones and air taxis will play a greater role in our lives than we could have ever imagined. Emergency managers and first responders are today using drones to accelerate damage assessment and search and rescue after a natural disaster. Hospitals and doctors in Rwanda and Ghana are delivering critical and life-saving medical equipment, blood, and medicines. Farmers in California are pollinating orchards and spraying crops. However, the greatest impacts have yet to occur and will happen in suburbia and urban areas where most of the world's population lives. Drones and air taxis moving cargo and people will transform transportation systems forever. In and around cities, moving goods and people in the air over densely populated neighborhoods will make a safe and predictable transportation experience more dependent on accurate micro, wind, and weather data than ever before. After all, to achieve the goal of making unmanned transportation services a fabric of everyone's life, we'd better make sure an important medical package or air taxi arrives when needed and on time. We're all busy and run our lives like clockwork, and having one too many experiences where unexpected weather delayed or canceled a service, that is simply not good for business. The bad news is weather costs the U.S. economy $634 billion a year, and the global economy $1.1 trillion annually. The good news is $400 million of this is recoverable with better weather data fusion into business analytics and decisions, and even more is recoverable with better micro-weather data and predictions. You cannot change the weather, but you can certainly proactively manage it with higher density weather measurements, better micro-weather predictions, and better business analytics to fully leverage the value of weather intelligence in decisions. TrueWeather understands the challenges weather poses to mission-critical operations. We have led Air Force bases, emergency operations centers, have hundreds of flight hours supporting tanker operations, and have spent many hours in remote parts of the world forecasting weather with limited weather data sets. We are operators, technologists, and scientists who have innovated on squeezing every ounce of weather intelligence to improve safety, mission effectiveness rates, and operational efficiency, solving weather challenges ourselves for 35 years and bringing our expertise to the unmanned autonomous systems industry through our TrueFlight platform. TrueWeather has been working with unmanned aerial systems for over 10 years in the military and in the commercial sector. We have built an analytics platform that acquires the best micro-weather data sets available, and we run proprietary weather models and wind models to capture local wind effects in terrain and near water and land interfaces that freely available government data sets cannot provide, nor can apps. We are testing new wind sensing equipment under the Federal Aviation Administration's Pilot Project 2 in the New York State Test Range, demonstrating high-density urban operations with multiple unmanned autonomous system traffic management service suppliers. Our aviation meteorologists are in the field, experimenting, experiencing, and learning about drone operator workflows and weather pain points. All this learning is poured into our algorithms and analytics to build a weather experience specifically to address key drone and air taxi threats like winds aloft, icing and cloud, turbulence, and thermals that will impact drone power consumption and air taxi safety and rider experience. TrueWeather has deep expertise with weather science and technology systems. We believe in collaborating and partnering with the best weather sensor providers in the world and seek out newly developed science algorithms from labs, universities, and small businesses that have great promise to solve a problem. As the former Director of Science and Technology at the National Weather Service myself, I have a vast network to draw from. Our team has built an analytics platform that can quickly plug in any weather data set or application for transformation into decision insight for drone operators, dispatchers, schedulers, and asset managers anywhere across the world. TrueWeather continues to trailblaze with the release of our UAS Weather Workbook, TrueFlight Vertical 360. The Weather Workbook is a simple but powerful interface powered by an array of weather information, map tiles, and custom weather analytics to improve operator planning, scheduling, and mission execution. TrueWeather also offers microweather data and analytics through an API service for our enterprise clients and businesses seeking a deeper integration experience. There is still much work to be done. Large weather data gaps exist where drones and air taxis will fly. Closing these gaps is critical to reduce weather and wind uncertainty, which increases risk and reduces flight time. In the UAS business, flying produces revenue. Being grounded costs money. The problem is magnified in urban environments where buildings play havoc, producing sometimes violent changes in wind speed over short distances, which can endanger aircraft and negatively affect passenger comfort. Just above the Earth's surface to 3,000 feet above ground level is what I call the weather data dead zone, where drone and air taxis will fly and weather data is sparse. To increase data collection requires resources that federal government budgets cannot handle alone. Smart city initiatives provide an opportunity to leverage public-private partnerships and smart city power and communications, where local governments and private businesses may deploy sensors and recoup costs or achieve a profitable business model through user fees. TrueWeather is leading the policy discussion to transform aviation weather performance standards by moving from certifying weather instruments to certifying data, which will open up data collection possibilities for the integration of IoT datasets and lower-cost sensors to improve situational awareness and hazard identification. TrueWeather works hard every day to leverage the power of weather data to squeeze every possible flight hour out of airframes and improve transport mode predictability for clients. The future of drones and air taxis is exciting and bright, and when weather produces temporary storm clouds, TrueWeather will be there to minimize the chaos, find windows to keep everyone flying as long as possible, and contribute to a happy client experience, all of which is good for business.